All right, so 3 things I no longer do or have changed my mind on in my coaching career. So first one is very simple. I no longer write an annual plan. I think that is a valuable thing to do as an exercise for young coaches to kind of plan out a season and see how they're going to structure everything. But in general, in my experience, you write an annual plan and within the first couple weeks, you're going to have to deviate from that. Or as a coach, you get so emotionally attached that you don't make the necessary adjustments. So instead of writing an annual plan, I just have some guidelines that I try to loosely hit throughout a season that then inform the rest of my training instead of writing something out that takes a long time and that is super inflexible. Number 2, I no longer have strategic testing days within my cycles. We used to have days where we go out and test certain aspects of training, whether that's throws or jumps or announced testing for sprinting. Instead of having a set testing day, we simply measure and monitor what is happening within a training session. It is more organic to the flow of an actual cycle. It is more organic to an actual training session and more applicable to the things that we're actually doing as opposed to designating a special day to do it. So a lot better for the athletes in terms of just keeping on top of everything continuously throughout a cycle or throughout the season. And lastly, I've kind of changed my mind on hurdle drills. I'm kind of neutral on them at this point. I used to be someone who didn't do a lot of hurdle drills or have athletes do a lot of hurdle drills as a coach, but I have found value in them for some athletes in terms of teaching components. Now, I don't believe that those strictly, completely transfer for everyone to an event, but I do believe that in specific cases, they do add value. And on the flip side, there are athletes who still, I feel like, do not need to do any hurdle drills whatsoever, and all the adjustments are made in actual fast hurdling throughout a training session. But so I used to be kind of not a hurdle drills guy, and now I'm kind of neutral and do see some value in them in specific situations.